The Rugby Football Union, RFU, has sparked outrage among rugby fans after revealing plans to move England's home games away from Twickenham, the stadium that has been the heart of English rugby since 1909. Former England head coach Sir Clive Woodward has strongly criticised the idea, warning that it would be a historic mistake. RFU Chief Executive Bill Sweeney recently stated that current licensing restrictions were limiting the stadium's revenue potential. Under current regulations, Twickenham is only permitted to host 3 non-rugby events per year, with just one of those allowed on a Friday night and a restricted capacity of 55,000. In contrast, other major stadiums, such as the Principality Stadium in Cardiff and the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, regularly host large-scale concerts, maximising their income. Sweeney suggested that the RFU might consider moving England's home games to a new venue, potentially in Birmingham or Milton Keynes. This revelation has caused an uproar, with Woodward branding it as a significant error that could undermine the legacy of English rugby. When I first read Sweeney's comments about potentially relocating England Rugby from Twickenham, I assumed it had to be a joke, Woodward told the Daily Mail. If the RFU proceeds with this plan, it would be yet another instance of them shooting themselves in the foot. Woodward acknowledged the need for additional revenue but argued that the RFU should find alternative solutions rather than issuing threats or pressuring Richmond Borough Council. He also expressed discontent with the recent rebranding of Twickenham as the Allianz Stadium, stating that selling the stadium's naming rights was one thing, but moving England's home games altogether would be far worse. The RFU has announced plans to invest £666 million in upgrading Twickenham. However, Woodward stressed that any redevelopment should not come at the cost of the stadium's historical significance. History cannot simply be disregarded, he insisted. Twickenham has been England Rugby's home for over a century. Milton Keynes does not carry the same prestige. Since retiring from coaching, Woodward has been a vocal critic of the RFU's decisions, as well as the performance of England's coaches and players. While some view him as a respected figure in the sport, others argue that he is outdated and still harbours resentment over his contentious departure from the RFU in 2004.